good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. For those who are new, my name is Elijah. Today we have Sanji versus Rock Lee. Death battle. I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm going for Rock Lee. Why? I personally don't think, in terms of destructive raw power, Sanji can tank that. I don't. And even if someone says the stealth suit, there's only how long he can endure that stealth suit when it comes to Rock Lee coming at him. I just think Rock Lee gonna win. Now, I could be wrong. I haven't seen this. Maybe you haven't either, or maybe you have. So, hey, we about to find out together. Other than that, I'm done talking. Let's get into the reaction.
There are so many heroes with crazy, over-the-top superpowers, but there's one class of character everyone respects.
The master of the martial arts.
Like Sanji, the sous chef of the Straw Hat Pirates searching for the One Piece.
Black
And
Leg.
Rock Lee, the hard-working ninja warrior from the village of Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, so that's how they animating this? Okay.
Somewhere in the vast ocean is a seafaring land of science, the kingdom of Germa.
When the king of germs decided
really
to churn
doing
out
this.
some kids, he got an
Let's
awesome
go.
idea. How about he make his kids into killer emotionless super soldiers? What could go wrong?
He forced his queen to undergo surgery that would enhance their children during pregnancy.
Yeah,
That's
she
crazy.
wasn't much of a fan.
So she took a drug meant to counteract the effects to hopefully ensure that at least one of her children was, emotionally stable.
A
Yeah, it was
surprisingly
Sanji.
low bar to aim for, but hey, good for her. And she pulled it off.
While most of her children were violent sociopaths, one showed no signs of their
mean-
shared superhuman genetics. This is Sanji.
Oh, the poor kid didn't have a great
Low-key
childhood.
Sanji. I think
he
Sanji's
was
stronger than
surrounded
every
by
last
actual
one of them.
superhuman bullies.
They did
But he
Sanji
found
wrong in
peace
the
in cooking
anime
for
when it
his
came
mom.
to the father.
Well,
In
until
the
she
manga,
died,
Sanji
then he
did
was
not
thrown in a dungeon.
struggle.
Look,
If
I told you
anything,
his
lose
childhood
like
sucked.
that.
Fortunately,
That man
Sanji
was putting in
eventually
work.
escaped thanks to some help from his sister, who I guess was slightly less of a sociopath, and made his way across the sea as a cook.
They did Sanji wrong.
Until
in
he
the
was
anime. I'm
shipwrecked
sorry.
and
Sanji,
left
I think
marooned.
Sanji
Poor
will
guy
body
just
his
can't catch a
father.
break. But
Oh, he would
Sanji
body
found a
his
new
father.
daddy in the form of Pirate Red Leg Zeph, who trained him in his own martial art,
Cook
Black
pirates.
Leg style. Wait, shouldn't that be Red Leg style? I'm confused.
It's an art that focuses exclusively on kicks, which worked out swimmingly for Sanji.
No, puns are my job. I don't need you pirating that from me.
As a
Really?
chef, Sanji firmly believes his hands have no place in a fight. To him, they should be kept as pristine as possible for cooking, which is frankly wonderful etiquette. Even if his own life is in serious danger, he will not break this self-imposed rule.
You gotta hand it to him. Black Leg is like taking capoeira, taekwondo, and every other martial art with high-flying footwork
Yeah,
and
it's
mixing
a
them
lot of
all up like
footwork.
a stew. And just like a tasty dish, he named his attacks after a bunch of French words, which I definitely cannot pronounce.
Though the most important to recognize is Diable Jambe, also known as the Devil Leg. By moving at incredibly high speeds, Sanji builds up friction between the air and his leg until it
Yeah, I'm
literally
surprised he
catches
doesn't
on
feel
fire.
the burn, though.
To do so, he'd have to be moving his legs over 11,000 meters per second.
Yeah, and that move's pretty lit. Clearly,
Really?
Sanji's
Stop.
super fast.
Stop.
He's quick enough to keep up with the pirate captain Luffy, who effortlessly dodged laser beams from a robot man bear guy. It's a
Y'all
long
think
story.
Sanji's faster than
That's
Luffy?
One Piece in a nutshell. A very,
When
very
Luffy goes gear
long
second, I think
story.
Luffy will.
Sanji's got
Put
plenty of
work
other
on
skills.
Sanji.
He can kick
I'm
your
just
face
saying.
so hard it makes you as handsome as that devil George Clooney. Oh,
Yeah,
brother.
that was funny.
Then he can start blasting and Danny DeVito you back to normal with
It's
another.
nice watching
And with the
Sanji
skywalk
fight. It just
technique,
is.
he can
We
literally
don't
walk
got
on
enough
air by,
Sanji
listen to
fights.
this, flicking his heels so quickly he creates dozens of miniature sonic booms beneath his feet. That is
Skywalk.
insane.
Or is
Note
it
to
moonwalk?
self, never skip leg day. In fact, forget the other days. All days are now leg days.
Sanji eventually found a true family as a chef for the Straw Hat Pirates. With
Why is
them
that
at his
so
side,
good?
he began a hunt for the All Blue, a mythical location where every ocean in the world connects and all manner of sea life exists. A perfect spot for a chef of the sea.
Yeah.
But just like all of us, he had to deal with his first and much crazier family at some point. And when he
Bodyguard.
did, he got an upgrade.
This is the Raid Suit, a miraculous outfit with hover boots, invisibility, air boosters for increased kicking power.
And
Now,
a
would Lee be able to
snazzy cape.
sense
Conveniently,
that
the
visibility?
suit is stored in an
I don't
easy-to-carry
think so.
canister that can be opened for a magical girl transformation, like
Magical
so.
girl.
Oh, is this beer?
Wait a minute.
What?
If that's my
That's-
beer, what am I drinking?
Wow.
I'm gonna either need to go to the bathroom or the hospital.
While Sanji may not possess the superhuman ability of his siblings,
Okay.
he has learned something similar yet entirely different. Hockey.
Gesundheit. This
That was
power lets
something
people
with
push
Lee
their
be able to
body to
fight
new
them.
limits in a bunch of different ways. Like with armament hockey, he can make himself hard.
Specifically
Really,
to
dude?
strengthen
Stop.
his limbs for ironclad defense and stronger attacks. However,
that's
Sanji's
the
own
first time we've
speciality
seen
is
Sanji actually
Kenbun-shoku, or
visually
observation
seeing the
hockey.
hockey,
With
the
this,
army
Sanji
version.
can detect the presence of others,
And Wano.
including
It's
through
being
walls.
seen in
He can even predict
Punk
future
Hazard.
events, at least to some extent.
And hanging with the Straw
don't
Hats
think
let
he
him
can.
push his abilities to the limit. He's strong enough to keep up with the likes of Zoro, one of the deadliest swordsmen in the freaking world.
And he could battle the marine Fujitora, who could summon meteors from the
Sanji
sky,
could fight-
the
oh,
largest
no,
of which,
Zoro.
when compared to the island of Dressrosa, appears to have a diameter of over 780 meters,
are they comparing
and
right
thus a kinetic energy of over 12 gigatons of TNT.
So, like, he fought a guy who could basically blow up a whole island in a snap and then some. Let me know the next time you find a cook who can pull that off.
He, can compete
He has
with
his fair
admirals
share
like
of weaknesses,
Fujitora.
though. Sanji sees himself as a gentleman, and
I
thus
don't know about
refuses
that
to
one.
fight a lady at any cost,
I don't
even
know
his
about
own
that
life.
one. If he
And,
struggled,
he's
if
absolutely
he struggled against
terrified of
Judge,
drag queens.
y'all think Judge is gonna handle
didn't
an
age well.
admiral?
But even with
Judge,
the setbacks and a horrifying
Admiral?
childhood, Sanji is a
Come
man
on
of the
now,
moment,
I don't know
an
about that
adventurer with a goal. One day he will surely discover the All Blue, and whatever else comes after that.
I was looking for a light. Appreciate it.
Really?
Konoha, the village hidden in the leaves, is a land of phenomenal ninja.
From Naruto to Sasuke to Kakashi, we've seen them show off their awesome talent on Death Battle
Yeah.
before.
But one ninja student
They all
sought to
won,
prove
oh,
that
except for
talent
Kakashi.
wasn't naturally born. That talent could be achieved through nothing but hard work. This is Rock Lee.
At first, Bowl Cut's path to being a ninja was
Okay.
anything but promising.
Spicy
See, the
curry?
best ninja can use all sorts of ninja magic called ninjutsu or genjutsu, but not Rocky over here.
Essentially,
Oh,
Lee
Rocky.
was born with a disability, unable to access the living chakra
I ain't gotta
energies
say
within
it
his
like
body
that.
the
He just
same
wasn't
way
blessed
his
with
peers
chakra
could.
like that.
But while this certainly made things difficult for him, he continued to train, pushing himself
But
to become
disability.
a
You ain't gotta say it like
splendid
that.
ninja.
Too bad he got paired up with Neji, who might as well have the word prodigy stamped on his forehead.
Well,
Hello, irony.
With no real family to speak of, Lee had no one to guide him on his difficult
In Lee's
path.
defense,
Fortunately, he found inspiration
went
in the
to
form of a
fifth
fellow
gates.
bowl cut individual.
Neji's not
Mike
stopping
Guy,
fifth gates.
a man who is simultaneously incredibly
this
cool
time.
and incredibly weird.
Guy saw Lee's potential and trained him to master the art of taijutsu, a ninja's physical prowess using chakra, body, and mind.
So he's not gonna be shooting fireballs or popping up clones of himself
missed
like the
this
other guys, but he's gonna learn how to
intensity and
punch
all its
harder than
horrible
anyone.
sleeping
Actually,
right
that's
now.
exactly the point of his martial art.
This
Strong
intensity?
fist, a style that's
thought
all about
anyone could die
shattering
at any
bones.
minute?
Not just any ninja can master the form of strong fist. In the hands of a novice, it's a dangerous technique. One wrong move and you could accidentally break your own limbs.
But Lee quickly got the hang of it and even learned some awesome
They said
moves,
drug
like
and
this
Bitcoin
killer
and
Azuna drop on steroids, the primary lotus.
A technique so useful that many other ninja tried to copy it for themselves.
What a bunch of cheaters. He's also got this potion, and if he drinks it, he goes into a super zen state that makes him basically invincible.
Incorrect as usual, Boomstick.
Thank you.
That was due to American censorship.
Right, it wasn't
American
a potion,
censorship.
it was sake. Somehow, Lee's susceptibility
American
to alcohol
censorship.
turns him into an instant expert in the drunken
Yo, that
fist,
drunken
based on an
fist?
actual martial art.
You know, Wiz, I've always wanted
Woo,
to
that's
try
something
that style
serious.
myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few. What's this? Gonna.
is he doing?
Oh,
Correction. Real drunken boxers only emulate the movements of the inebriated. They're not actually. Ow! Ow!
Really? Really?
piece of cake.
Really?
Anyway, when Rocky Road isn't
Uh,
totally
switch the
sloshed,
beat
he's
on
got
him.
one more ace up his sleeve. the 8 gates.
Okay.
In the world of Naruto, 8 metaphorical gates exist within the human body, inspired by real-world Buddhist teachings of opening one's self to achieve enlightenment.
But in Lee's case, it's opening a can of whoop-ass.
Think of it like that horrible myth about humans using only one small part of their brain. Each
Okay.
open gate increases Lee's abilities in some way. For example, the first gate allows Lee to utilize
Gate
100% of his body's potential by removing inherent mental and physical inhibitions.
dope.
The third gate lets him
Give
expend enough
life.
chakra all at once
Come
to perform
on.
his signature technique, the Hidden Lotus.
The first few gates are pretty chill, even if they do wear him out. Thing
You said
is,
gate
the
of
more
limit.
gates you open,
Wrong,
the more
sir.
dangerous it gets.
I thought it was
Lee
gate of
wasn't
rest. Maybe
afraid.
there's a
By the
translation
age of
error when it
13,
comes to
he could unlock
English
5 of the
and
8
Japanese,
gates.
but,
More than enough to
gate
keep
of
up with
shock,
the likes of Neji
7,
and
gate of
honorary
six-
Green Day
gate
member
of choice, the
Gaara.
6th
He's
one.
almost as quick as
They
Naruto, who
switching him
dodged
up.
light speed attacks. And when he opened the 6th gate, he used it to slice up a
That's
giant
true.
meteor.
Comparing the scale of the meteor to
stop
Konoha's
the
mountainside, and assuming Lee contributed
Please
his
stop
fair
the
share to this group task, he must have
Oh, wait,
produced
it
a
was supposed
force
to be-
equal to about 230 megatons of
Y'all think
TNT.
Sanji stopped
The
the
average
meters?
nuclear
I'm
bomb
just
has a
saying.
yield of about 5 megatons. So getting hit by 6
I don't
gate
think
Lee
Sanji's
is like
stopping a
having
meteor.
50 nukes exploding in your face.
Now, Lee has admittedly never used the last 2 gates. However, there are multiple claims that he's mastered them by adulthood. And frankly, as the successor to Might Guy, who did unlock all 8 gates, Lee should be comparable.
Guy could make a blast the size of an island with the 7th gate. With the 8th, he could go head-to-head with the ultimate big bad, Madara.
Legit.
This creep was packing more power than when
main
Naruto's
boss.
chakra blew a hole through the
Should've been the
moon.
main boss.
A 400 petaton explosion. That's
Come
way
on,
bigger
y'all.
than 50 nukes.
Sanji,
Hell, the
Lee.
8th gate can bend the fabric of space.
Just
I don't know
one
about that
small
part.
problem. Opening the 8th gate
dead.
puts an immense toll on the body. The moment you open it, you've essentially guaranteed your own death.
Yeah, but who cares as long as you take your foe with you.
Under Guy's training and with the help of his
So it's to
friends,
take them
Lee
with
has
you.
shown that he is indeed a splendid ninja. Though he never quite got the chance to prove himself against Neji.
Well, according to the wisdom of Gammy Boomstick, one's dead and the other isn't, so I think I know who won.
Tact Boomstick. Now the villager's
They wrong
expert
for that.
instructor in taijutsu, and with a kid of his very own, it seems Rock Lee's hard work truly did pay off in the end.
Maintain 1 minute away! I'm here for it! Come on, y'all.
All right,
They're
the bets
not.
are set. We've
They're
run the
not.
data through all possibilities.
But first, if you want some...
So they expect Lee to go to a bar? Okay. Look at that. The curry?
I refuse to eat this. It's far too mild, lacking in the fiery use of true spicy curry.
Mild.
This is the most
Is that
perfectly
Mark from
balanced curry
RDC?
around. I see your fighting skills match your skill in cooking.
Is that Mark?
Show your chef some respect. Respect? I'm a paying customer,
Nah, that
and
sound
that
like
curry
Mark.
was awful.
That sound like Mark.
Don't you like that? Look at me like that.
Okay. Observation on you. Oh yeah, you didn't see that. Maybe he did. Yeah. Can't predict these moves. Okay. He burns his whole okay.
Picky eaters are the worst. Why is everything so loud? Fifth gate, open!
Oh, we're going straight to 58?
Sixth gate of view, open!
Gate of joy already?
Seventh gate of wonder,
Why are we going straight there?
limitless!
Why? You should be there.
Wheel! Neck! Shoot! Boost! Dong! Neck dong!
They did not just remodel this man's faces. That's crazy.
I am the youthful beast of Konoha. I will never give up. 8th gate of death, open!
Are we serious? Yeah, you're not moving that. How can he move from that? Okay, I'm like, Sanji can't move. Madara can.
Concasse?
Since you wouldn't finish your food, I'm making you cough up whatever you've
Did
already
you just
eaten.
lose the leg?
Anti-manners!
What?
Looks like mild suited you best.
Are we really about to say? And they would do that one piece.
KO! Well, I guess Lee can finally have that bout with Neji now.
Given Lee's years of experience and the power of the 8 gates, he definitely kept Sanji on his toes.
But Sanji was no slouch himself, and like Lee, has trained all of his life.
With his speed and observation hockey, he handled even the unpredictable Drunken Fist.
And while the 7th gate meant Lee could probably blow up an island, that's not as big as the meteors the Straw Hats could handle.
But Sanji's
Simply
not
put,
doing
Lee
that.
had
That's
only
Zoro.
one somewhat reliable method of a possible victory: the 8th gate. A suicide move he's never actually used before. Not really the best argument for a win on its own.
But gate number 8 could take on Madara. Sanji's tough, yeah, but he's definitely not on that guy's level. A couple big hits from the 8th gate and Sanji's nothing but paste, so what gives?
Well, Lee would have to hit him first. While Sanji's power may not compare to the 8th gate, his speed is far beyond.
Sanji's
Recall when his
faster than
fellow
Lee.
rubber rabble-rouser Luffy
Sanji's faster
very
than Lee.
patiently waited for a light-speed laser to reach him before dodging it. To
Sanji's
pull this
faster
off,
than Lee.
Luffy would have had to move 13 times faster than light.
Sanji can regularly keep up with Luffy, and this was before he even got his super fast raid suit.
Don't get us wrong, the power of the 8th gate is incredible. If we were to run this fight 100 more rounds, Lee would surely land a winning blow with it a few times.
But more often than not, Sanji's speed is pulling this one off.
Given his
Sanji
speed,
is
raid
faster
suit,
than
observation
Lee.
hockey,
Okay,
and his fiery
that's
footwork,
interesting.
Sanji had everything he needed to outlast Lee's youthful determination for a victory.
Guess you could say he had a leg up on Rock Lee,
Stop
hand
it.
over fist. Or I guess foot over fist, but you get it.
The winner is Sanji.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some TV merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
Is that the Broly versus season finale? First off, Sanji faster than Lee. Sanji faster than Lee, and then Sanji, quote unquote, being able to have the same destructive power or comparison to Zoro. However they try to compare that. I don't know about that one. We seen Lee do it. We're assuming Sanji could do it. There's a difference. And even though Lee didn't do it by himself, it's the fact that he did. I'm not seeing Sanji kicking a meteor. I'm not seeing that. He got stopped by Dolphin. We haven't seen Sanji's feats. Let me just say that. I give that. We haven't seen Sanji's feats. And I'm not saying Sanji's not capable. I'm just saying we've seen Rock Lee capable of doing it. That's why I'm kind of... What? The observation hockey, I'm like, alright. Okay. The speed, though? Lee not faster than Sanji? I wish they pulled up more track records for Sanji, Lee, when it comes to that speed. Kibimaru, how fast would they go with? Were they really moving that song? The meteors? The Madara fight? The Madara fight is the most pivotal one in terms of speed. Like, what? What, really? 8? Anyway, whatever. The results are the results. I'ma let it be. For those that said, or someone said something about Sanji win, you can have it. Ain't about to stress about it. Now, Broly versus the Hulk. I hope they're not about to do that Superman versus Goku treatment. That Superman versus Goku treatment, now that right there, The Hulk versus Broly. Now, y'all know good and well that I'm about to go for Broly. I'm about to go for Broly. Hulk, I don't know too much about Hulk skill level strength, so Hulk might win. I don't know. We about to find out together. I'm looking forward to it. But other than that, if you want to watch the original video, link in the description down below. If you like that reaction, hit that like button. If you haven't, subscribe. Other than that, until we meet again, y'all stay safe and be blessed. Peace.